Hi, my room's messy. I'm gonna clean it. Oh, Lego.
More Lego. Oh my god. Sorry. You're here to see my favorite movies of the year. I don't know what I'm doing, sorry. Let me get ready for bed, then I'll get back to that, okay? One second.
Hi. Oh, it's on a little stand. Look, isn't it cute? Okay, much better. Hi, everybody. How are you? It is approximately nighttime, and I will be discussing now some of my favorite movies of the year. This isn't a top 10, top 20, whatever. I'm not even going to list any of the worst movies of the year because why am I going to put other people down? What's the point of that? Not to say that there aren't bad movies or to say that there aren't movies worthy of the worst of the year. I have some of my favorites here that I have bought of the year. I don't have all of them that I've loved of 2022. Either I haven't gotten them yet or they're just either still in theaters or on a streaming service or something. I'm going to try and go as quick as I can, 30 seconds or less with each movie. Not a review per se, but just kind of summarize stuff that I adore about it. No negatives. What's the point? No negatives. We love movies, right? Let's celebrate movies. Starting with, let's go with Jackass Forever. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I loved it. Sold out audience when I went, or crowded audience when I went with my brother. I haven't laughed like how I did with this in a long time. I laugh at memes. I laugh at Vine. Remember that? Rest in peace. Random stuff or something anyone says. It takes a lot for me to laugh at a movie throughout the whole thing. I was laughing a lot with this. I loved it. I can't tell if this is something that I can say is underrated, but it's underrated. I feel like this needs to be more like appreciated and loved. Yeah, The Northman is awesome. This is from Robert Eggers, who did The Lighthouse and The Witch, The Vavitch. The Lighthouse is my favorite thing that he's made. That's like one of my favorite movies ever, but The Northman is awesome. It feels like you're time traveling. With his movies, it feels like you're time traveling. They're so authentic and real and visceral. And this is an action movie and a revenge story, and everyone's kind of a piece of shit in the movie. And it's awesome. I'd rather not, aka Nope. Jordan Peele's third endeavor. It's a basically kind of a love letter to Spielberg. It feels very like Jaws or very classic summer blockbuster. It's a horror movie, but it's also, like I said, just like a summer blockbuster throwback sort of movie. With Jordan Peele's movies, there's like images and like things of his movies that are iconic. You know, in Get Out, there's like the teapot, and Us, there's the scissors and the red jumpsuits. And here there's, well, for one, the way the UFO looks, it's just a classic looking UFO. And then there's Jupiter's Claim, the theme park, like the logo. I absolutely love it. If you went to Horror Nights in Hollywood this year when the Terror Tram, the best thing of that, I adored it. It was amazing. Yeah, Nope was awesome. It's clearly a love letter to Spielberg, but it's also just very much a Jordan Peele movie. Yeah, Jordan Peele, keep making more. Loved it. Whew. Top Gun Maverick. I've stared at this for 2 hours now, or however the meme goes. I don't know. Uh, I adore this movie. This movie's amazing. This is why we go to the movies. This is a big screen experience. I was not expecting this. I don't think anybody was. I don't care for the first movie. I really don't. It's boring. There's not much of a plot. It gets exciting when it's too late. Top Gun Maverick is everything I thought the first movie was going to be. It's exciting, visceral, crowd pleasing. It's corny, but the right type of corny. The theater that I went, oh my, there were so many moments where the audience, you could just feel the energy of the audience, the clapping. This is one of those movies where I'm so happy I was able to watch it in IMAX and just with a crowd. It's a dad movie, but it's a cool dad movie. The dad that has like the motorcycle or the expensive car. Yeah, one of the best movies ever made. I'm not even kidding. Probably my favorite of the year, if not the best of the year. Everything Everywhere All at Once. This was, you watch and you think, this is the greatest movie ever made. How could someone think of all that was in this? It's insane. The fighting, the story, it's very emotional. And I love that it doesn't immediately get to the weird. It slowly builds up to it by the time you're in the third act. If you just walk in, I remember I showed it to my parents, and my dad drove back from work or wherever, and we were in the third act. And if you watch the movie, you know, like by that point, all hell has broken loose. It's just weird, and he was just, you know, like how dads do. Like, I can tell that he was confused out of his mind. Another reason why we go to the movies. Holy shit. Wow, what a movie. An award just doesn't mean anything. This is just going to stay forever now. And yeah, it's so good. Okay, I have some more that oh, wait, 1 second. There you go. I'm going to list some, not guilty pleasures, but like some movies that I thoroughly enjoyed that came out this past year. Halloween Ends. I actually really enjoyed it. I know it was getting caca, but I had a lot of fun. It was weird and different, and it wasn't 2 hours of Michael and Laurie fighting. If you've seen it and you dig it, yeah, you feel me. You feel me. Yeah, Halloween Ends was great. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I loved it. I am a Sonic fan. I grew up with my boy Sonic. I played the games. I had Sonic parties. All of it. Just completely absorbed the absurdity of the world and the characters, and just said, here it is, have fun. And I had fun. Sonic and Tails and Knuckles look perfect. Eggman with his mustache, Jim Carrey's Eggman is great. There's not much human characters in it. It's most of it's kind of like an animated movie, honestly. And I'm genuinely excited for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. 22 years old, gonna see it. Absolutely. I can't believe I don't have the Blu-ray for this one yet, but The Batman. Sexy movie, absolutely sexy. Easily the best comic book movie of the year, without a doubt. Everything about it, the atmosphere, the tone. It's 3 hours, but it flies by for me. Everybody is perfectly cast. The score is awesome. It's my Dark Knight, honestly. I love the Dark Knight. I'm just saying the Batman is like, it's what I want. It's what I wanted. I saw this recently, and it from the first like 10 minutes, I'm like, yeah, it's just gonna be in my favorites. RRR. If you've heard of it and seen it, you know it. Yeah, it's the most a movie has ever movied since Aquaman, honestly, if not more. Oh my god. I made a video about it, but The Fabelmans. I absolutely adored The Fabelmans. I've seen it 3.5 times. Half because my parents were watching it at home and I was out. But when I got home, I sat through the rest of it because I absolutely adore this movie. I can't wait to buy it. Comfort movie now. It's Spielberg at his best. It's crazy how even at the age that he's at, he's still giving it his all. Favorite final shot of the year, and one of my favorite final shots of Spielberg's filmography, period. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Wow. Stop motion is my thing. I adore stop motion. The art of it, everything about it is just mesmerizing. It's my favorite form of animation. It's so tactile and handmade and personal. I was crying within 5-10 minutes of Pinocchio. You can tell that he's been wanting to make this movie for years. And the passion, the authenticity, and the handmade quality of it. There was another Pinocchio movie that came out this last year, apparently. I forgot. What a garbage movie. This is the only time I'm gonna put a movie down. Disney and their remakes, or don't even get me started. But it's crazy how with the same source material you can get the worst thing ever made and the best looking thing ever made. Again, I know the story of Pinocchio, yet watching it again, it felt like I was seeing a new story, a new movie. It was just, it's on Netflix. Please watch it. If you're into animated movies, if you're just into movies, if you love Guillermo del Toro, you've already seen it, if you do. It's great. It's awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed Avatar: The Way of Water. It's really long. Yeah. But my God, it's been a long time since I've seen a movie with digital effects and think, how did they do that? Like, James Cameron did it again. And honestly, I think I prefer this one. Like, I cared for what was happening. That third act. Wow. I really cared for what was going on. It was not complicated. It was simple. And I think I was okay with it. I saw it in IMAX 3D and I did not want to leave. I was immersed. Again, that third act is just exciting. Babylon. Wow. Another three. There's a bunch of 3 hour long movies on this list. And they fly by. Oh man, Avatar didn't fly by. Babylon does. What a ride. Damien Chazelle is my guy. Whiplash and La La Land and even First Man are some of my favorite movies ever, especially La La Land. La La Land is like, that changed my life. And Babylon, I wanted to keep my expectations low and like not know much. And from the first few minutes, I was like, oh my God. If you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. You're just like, holy crap. The editing, the cinematography, the directing, the performances, the way the story kind of... I'm like stammering right now. The way that the story just kind of unfolds, that's what I meant to say. The way that it unfolds, it's so satisfying and it's so electrifying and inspiring and it's a spectacle. There's like 4 or 5 scenes in this movie where I just want to watch it right now. Like I was like shaking, I was like jittered. Wow. The Whale, the people that I went to go see it with, when we left the movie, we were just kind of like... I love The Whale. It's a quiet, uncomfortable, yet captivating movie. I get the criticism it's getting and like why some people don't like it to an extent. I love the way Darren Aronofsky makes his movies and just like how you feel when watching them and how challenging they are and how negative they can be sometimes. But there's that underlying hope in his movies, at least the ones I've seen. And I can see why like some people can think like the ending is corny. It worked for me. I was a mess at the end of this movie. And of course, Brendan Fraser. I love him. I love The Mummy. I love Brendan Fraser. I'm glad he's back. My boy was never gone. Am I missing anything? I need to double check. I prepared myself, but not that much. Clearly. Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed Glass Onion. That was a lot of fun. Hope he teams up with the Mummy. Oh my God. The Banshees of Inisherin. Yeah, I think I said it right. What a movie. Powerhouse movie. Performances off the charts. It's so gorgeously... I love the way Martin McDonagh writes his movies. They're so funny, yet they hit you with a ton of bricks with the emotion. Yeah, Banshees is one of those few movies that it's about breakup and is so honest about it. And breakup meaning like not with an ex or a girlfriend. That's not what it's like. You know, you can have breakups with your friends. And I haven't seen Bones and All. I haven't seen After Sun, like I said. I wanted to see Violent Night. Oh, I watched Puss in Boots today. I actually really enjoyed that. It was good. Oh, Hellraiser was awesome. Yeah, what a cool year for horror. X and Pearl were great. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special was a lot of fun. I didn't see Prey. Yeah. Oh, Bodies was fun. More tense than I thought it would. It was actually... It was funny, but it wasn't as funny as it marketed as. It was good. And Funny Pages was good. I really enjoyed Funny Pages. A24. Felt straight out of the 90s. Feels like a snapshot of a person's life, and I adored the way that it was shot, the way it looks. 2022, solid year for movies, honestly, and there's still some I have to see, and I'm really excited for 2023. If someone that made a movie that they released in 2022 and you're watching this, good job. You did it. You made something and it's released. You worked hard, whether it's on this list or it's on YouTube. I don't give a crap. You made a movie. You made something. Or you made like a piece of art. Oh my God. I'm completely forgetting Bo Burnham's Inside outtakes. I consider that a movie. Inside was my favorite movie of 2021. And the outtakes, I consider it a movie, but that's more kind of like a behind the scenes sort of thing. Bo Burnham is a genius. He's an inspiration. He's hilarious. That guy's a force to be reckoned with. 2022. Again, like I said, if you made something and you released it last year, be proud of yourself. Whether it's a movie, a drawing, you wrote a poem, a TV show, whatever. If you expressed yourself in some way in 2022, congrats. And make more 2023, because I'm going to make more. And the world's going to benefit from us making more things, more honest things. Yeah. So that seems to be about it, guys.